Welcome back to Learn Arabic with Manar. In Arabic, there are 4 prepositions. When they are attached to suffixes, they would mean to have. But we can't use all of them the same. Each one of them, we could use it in a specific situation. We will see today when and how to use them. Yalla, let's start. We saw in a previous lesson all these suffixes when they are attached to nouns and verbs and how to use them. You could check them over there if you didn't see them yet. Today we will see all these suffixes attached to the prepositions and, at, ma, with, ila, to, fi, in. All these prepositions, when they are attached to suffixes, they will mean to have. But we can't use all of them the same in all the situations. For example, let's start with and. And it means at, but when it's attached to suffixes, it will mean to have. To have what? To have to own something. Yeah, so you could say, I have a house, I have a car. So when you are expressing the ownership of objects, you would use عندي, I have. Also, you could use it for a headache. If you have a headache, you could say عندي وجع راس. عندي وجع راس. Also, in the spoken language, we could use it to talk about sisters, brothers, and uncles and family. In the modern standard Arabic, they don't use عن to express relationship, but in the spoken language, it's completely fine to say عندي أخت, I have a sister, عندي أخ, I have a brother. You could also use عندي to say that I have an objection, عندي اعتراض. Or you could say I have time, عندي وقت. So you could use it in this situation more and less. Let's see it with all the suffixes, and after we will see some examples. I have عندي, you have عندك masculine, عندك feminine. He has عنده, she has عندها. We have عنا. You have plural عندكن. They have عندهن. Let's see عندي in different uses. For example, if you want to say عندي for objects like I have a house, you could say عندي بيت بالضيعة. I have a house in the village. عندي I have. بيت a house. بالضيعة B it is in. الضيعة it is the village. عندي بيت بالضيعة. Sometimes we use عندي to express that we have some pain, temporary pain, in some part of our body, mostly for headache and stomach ache. So, بدك نروح على القهوة؟ لا عندي وجع راس. Do you want to go to the coffee shop? No, I have a headache. بدك, do you want? By adding the suffix ak, we are forming you masculine. If you are talking to a woman, you would say بدك. نروح, we go. على القهوة, it is the preposition to. القهوة, the coffee shop. على القهوة. بدك نروح على القهوة. Do you want to go to the coffee shop? لا عندي وجع راس. لا it is no. عندي I have. وجع راس a headache. بدك نروح على القهوة؟ لا عندي وجع راس. You could use also عندي to express that you have time to do something, like عندي وقت, I have time. عندي موعد, I have an appointment. عندي اجتماع, I have a meeting. Also, you could use it to express opinion, like عندي اعتراض, I have an objection. عندي رأي, I have an opinion. Let's see an example. عندي موعد لازم روح. I have an appointment, I have to go. عندي I have. موعد, an appointment. لازم, it could mean have to, should or must. And روح, it means go. عندي موعد لازم روح. Let's see how to use ma with suffixes. When ma is attached to suffixes, you could use it in two ways. First, you could use it to express having long-lasting diseases like diabetes, blood pressure, cancer, or any long-lasting diseases. Also, you could use it to express that you have something with you. Let's see an example. For example, someone is offering you sweets and you can't eat because you are a diabetic person. So you could say لا شكرا معي سكر. No, thank you, I have diabetes. لا شكرا, no, thank you. لا, it is no, شكرا, it is thank you. معي, I have. سكر, سكر, it means sugar. We use it for the normal sugar in Arabic, but we use it also to describe the disease diabetes. So sugar and diabetes, they are both سكر. لا شكرا معي سكر. So let's say that you have a car with you and you want to offer someone to give them a lift. So in this case you could say معي سيارة. بدك وصلك. معي, it means with me. سيارة, a car. A small note here. What's the difference between معي سيارة and عندي سيارة? When I say عندي سيارة, it means I own a car in general. It could be with me now where I am, and it could not be with me. So, but I own a car. معي سيارة, I could own the car or I could not own the cars. Maybe someone just lent it to me, I rent it from somewhere, but it is with me now where I am. So I would say معي سيارة, I have a car with me now. بدك, do you want, if you are talking to a man. بدك, if you are talking to a woman. وصلك, give you a lift. If you are talking to a man. وصلك, give you a lift if you are talking to a woman. معي سيارة, بدك وصلك. Now what about إلي, to me? The إلي, you could use it in two different situations. To express relationship to family members, and as we said before, in the spoken language we use both of them. إلي, like إلي أخ, I have a brother, and also most people they would say عندي أخ, I have a brother. You could use both of them, they are correct in the spoken language. Also, you could use it to express that I have been, to talk about time. So I have been here. إلي هون, إلي هون, I have been here, and after this you could put the time. Like you could put hours, days, or even years. Let's see some examples. For example, you could say إلي 5 سنين باليونان. I have been 5 years in Greece. إلي, I have been 5 سنين. 5, it is 5. سنين, it is years. باليونان, B, it is in اليونان, Greece. إلي 5 سنين باليونان. Another example to express have been in time. For example, قديش إلك عم تستنى. If you are asking a friend, how long have you been waiting? قديش, it means how long. إلك, have you been. عم تستنى, waiting. قديش إلك عم تستنى. So they could answer you, إلي ساعتين. I have been waiting 2 hours. In Arabic, we don't have to repeat waiting again because it is already used in the first sentence. So, altogether, قديش إلك عم تستنى. إلي عم بستنى ساعتين, or إلي ساعتين. I have been waiting for 2 hours. Now let's see في. في by itself, it means in. But when it is attached to suffixes, it means to have. We use it in 3 different situations. First, to express to have to a place, like a place has a nice views, or a place and a house has 3 rooms, or a street has a lot of cars, or something like that. Also, we could use it to talk to some person and say to them that you have this kind of habit or that kind of habit. Like you have the habit of nagging. فيك عادة النأ. You have فيك عادة, the habit, النأ, of nagging. You could use it also to express that you have the ability to do something. Like if you want to ask someone to help you, you could say فيك تساعدني. The exact meaning for this phrase is, do you have the ability to help me? فيك, do you have the ability? So are you able? Do you have the ability to do something? Like فيك. We don't see the word ability in Arabic because it is understood from the phrase فيك. تساعدني, help me. فيك تساعدني. Most people will just translate it like can you help me? فيك, it would be translated like can you. But the exact meaning of it, you have the ability to do something. فيك تساعدني. For example, البيت فيه 3 غرف. The house has 3 rooms. البيت, the house, فيه, it has 3 غرف, 3 rooms. البيت فيه 3 غرف. Another example is هاي المنطقة فيها بيوت حلوين. This area has nice houses. هاي المنطقة, this area. فيها, it has, بيوت, houses, حلوين, nice. هاي المنطقة فيها بيوت حلوين. The way we use these prepositions with the suffixes is pretty subtle. If you have any question, you could leave me a comment and I will answer you. Before we go over our phrases for today, as usual, I would like to let you know that I'm on Coffee now. If you like what I'm doing on this channel and you want to show your support, you could check the link in the description and in the first comment. Thank you for your support in advance. If you want to see more videos and more topics, I will leave some links at the end of this video. Now let's go over our words for today. I have a headache. عندي وجع راس. I have a sister. عندي أخت. I have a brother. عندي أخ. I have an objection. عندي اعتراض. I have time. عندي وقت. I have a house in the village. عندي بيت بالضيعة. Do you want to go to the coffee shop? بدك نروح على القهوة؟ No, I have a headache. لا, عندي وجع راس. I have an appointment. I have to go. عندي موعد لازم روح. No thanks, I have diabetes. لا شكرا, معي سكر. I have a car. Do you want me to give you a lift? معي سيارة, بدك وصلك. I have been 5 years in Greece. إلي 5 سنين باليونان. How long have you been waiting? قديش إلك عم تستنى. I have been waiting 2 hours. إلي ساعتين. You have the habit of nagging. فيك عادة النق. Do you have the ability to help me? فيك تساعدني. The house has 3 rooms. البيت فيه 3 غرف. This area has nice houses. هاي المنطقة فيها بيوت حلوين. If you like today's video, give me a thumbs up and share it with your friends. If you want to know more about suffixes in Arabic, you could check it over here. If you want to know more grammar in Arabic, you could check it over here. See you there. Yalla bye.